Why are we here? Well, because there isn't a person in this room whose life has not been touched by cancer, from our heart disease, themselves, their family members, their friends. I was a sophomore in college when my father died of lung cancer. 2 packs of Camels a day, and he died at the age of 53 of lung cancer. It's something a young kid never forgets, and it's something I didn't forget when I was elected to Congress. I started asking questions in the House of Representatives about tobacco, and I quickly realized that big tobacco had a lot of big friends. There could have been a moment in history, and I know Chairman Burke is an historian, where there would have been ashtrays sitting in front of him, and nobody would have thought twice about an alderman or anyone lighting up. Now it's unthinkable. People just don't do it. It's changed. But there's more to do. We're making progress. America's changing for the better. I was approached several months ago by this Tobacco-Free Kids operation in Washington, and I think the world of them. And they said, well, you should know that 3 cities, as Chairman Burke has mentioned, have already done this. Banned smoking in their sporting events, smokeless tobacco in their sporting events, Boston, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. What it means, when the Cubs and the White Sox play away games in those cities, they cannot legally use smokeless tobacco in the dugout. Now, I have tried every angle you can think of to get Major League Baseball to ban smokeless tobacco. They're ready to do it. It's banned in the minor leagues because the owners can control the minor leagues. When it gets to major league level, the Players Association has repeatedly said, this is a negotiable item, and we're not going to agree to getting rid of smokeless tobacco unless you give us something. Well, that's the standoff that we've had for so long. And now we have a chance to change it. And why should we change it? Because a lot of kids are watching those baseball players and trying to do everything they do. Swing at the pitch the way they swing at a pitch, field the way they do, pitch the way they do, and chew tobacco the way they do. And sadly, we've seen an increase in the number of kids using smokeless tobacco. Smoked tobacco, or tobacco in cigarette form and such, has been going down, but smokeless tobacco has been going up. So this is a step forward. Now, I reached out to the major baseball teams in this city to let them know that I was going to do this, so it doesn't come as any surprise. And some were, ready to make big commitments, others not so big, but none resisted this suggestion. Because they know that when their teams travel now to away games, this will be the rule of the road. And it should be the rule in the city of Chicago. So I hope you will consider this ordinance favorably. I think it's a step forward for public health, to protect our kids, and will finally knock tobacco out of the ballpark.